People of Earth, the following podcast is not real. As such, your expectations of it should be sufficiently lowered. But let me go ahead and say, lower them a little further. Like, open that basement door, let your expectations tumble down the stairs, past the washer and dryer, past the box of mildewy holiday ornaments, and into the weird ditch where the sump pump does whatever sump pumps do. Perfect. In this state of mind, you're ready to sit back and enjoy the show.
Hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, this is everything you need to know. 9 years ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King in Chicago into the magical, fantastical land of Foon. Luckily, I'm still getting a Wi-Fi signal through the dimensional rift, and I used that to upload a podcast recorded here in the Tavern the Wanderlost in the magical land of Foon. And I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Chunt the Talking Badger.
Pick a card, any card.
Okay.
Just whatever.
Do you want me to point at it, pull it out?
I guess, touch it and pull it out. Sorry, pull out a card, any card.
Pull out a card, any card. Okay. I got this one. Now, do I eat it? Do I, destroy it and then...
Got it in one, you eat it.
Okay. It's usually my first impulse.
Yeah, and I'll take this one. Yep, just handing out snacks. Anybody else want a card? Anybody want a card? You want a card? Anybody want a card?
They're delicious, everybody. I highly recommend them. I'm
and
also
now for
joined
some
by
magic. Oh, no, go ahead. No, and now for some magic Usidore.
I'm also joined by now some magic, Usidore.
I am Usidore, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos, champion of the great halls of Trachis. The elves know me as Fjengelk. The dwarves know me as Soden and Hoogstanges, and I am known to...
Usidore,
What?
John, it worked.
Oh, shit. Usidore, loud again.
Throughout the northeast, this Gasmanius may star, and there may be...
Wow. Arnie, we've had this power the whole time?
We didn't know we could wizard soothe.
We can cross-fade this motherfucker?
I know. Usidore up.
They would devour your very bowels.
I wonder if we can, fade Usidore's voice all the way to the left side.
Name intro in reverse.
Instanges.
And quiet. Arnie, it's so hard to tell if he's actually doing it in reverse or if he's doing his classic sort of Usidore roar.
It's tough because part of it backwards is definitely Igstanges, right?
Yeah, it's the same forwards as backwards.
Igstanges. Oh, it's a palindrome.
Obviously.
So how are you doing, guys? Both of you?
Well, first, pick a card, any card.
Oh, fuck. When you say pick, do you mean pull it out and eat it?
No, just pick a card.
Okay. The 7 of clubs.
Got it in one.
Oh, and he ate the card, so we have to trust him.
Yeah.
Arnie, a lot of magic in Funa's honor system. Somebody will be like, say any card, they'll eat the card, and then they'll go, yep, that was it. Trust me.
Well, that's how it used to be until the wizards began their unholy ascent to fiefdoms and cruel martial law. How I've come to hate them. Oh, but let's get to our guest.
Oh, yeah.
It's an old friend of ours returning. It's Borghilde the Fortune Teller.
Wow, Borghilde. It's been 7 years since we've seen Borghilde.
Well, what is time, I don't even know what it is, but I'm so happy to see all of you today. Thanks for asking me to join your little party.
Oh,
anytime, and I'm glad you asked. Time is a plane that exists above and outside of our own plane of existence, and it can be mutated and altered, as is well known by my good friend Can the Wizard.
Well, there you have it. I never had such an answer like that before.
Happy to help.
Dang. Hey, everybody, pick a card. Any card. Here you go.
Oh, I'm full.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, no. This one you don't eat.
These are not needed cards. Okay.
No, they're not edible. No.
I'm going to pick this one right here.
And I'll take this one at the end here.
Can I look at it?
Sure. It's an anniversary card. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, mine's a birthday card. Whoa,
Yeah.
thank
Happy
you.
birthday. Yeah. Arnie, you didn't pick a card.
Mine just says sorry for your loss.
Oh, so well timed.
You had a big baseball game that you lost, and I'm real sorry about it.
Oh, fuck. I missed my big baseball game.
Yeah, that's why you lost.
Oh, no.
Look, I know things, okay? And, I just wanted to, put that in front. Sorry, we're going to acknowledge the loss, then we're going to move on, because that's what we do.
Arnie, you've been so excited about starting a baseball team here in Food.
I know. We haven't been doing it on the podcast, but every week for about the last 5 years, I've been teaching the people of Foon how to play
5
baseball,
years.
putting together a ragtag team of baseball players, and so many fun stories and characters and stuff that I'm like, let's save it until after we have a game and we win to talk about it on the podcast. And then I fucking forgot about the game, and apparently we lost.
Yeah, because you didn't show up.
Yeah.
And, that's not on you, but then it kind of is. Mm-hmm. So next time, just be there.
Yeah, I guess.
Bootless Joe is going to be pissed.
Well, he's a cheater.
Yeah.
Famously, yes.
Arnie, shouldn't it be called a run home? Just some musings.
Okay. This is why you're not invited to the baseball team, by the way, Chunt.
Oh, and also because I swung at the ball and somebody said strike, and so I hit him.
Yes.
I mean, the guy was literally asking for it.
I know. Every opportunity for you to misunderstand any of the words involved in baseball, you did. And so much chaos ensued.
Oh, yeah. Stole a base, took it back to the sides. There, everyone was pissed. Ball one, I ripped off one of my testicles.
Yes, that was the worst one to watch.
Ball 2 wasn't great either.
Well, I was back to sort of my factory resets. Broomhild.
Borghilde.
I'm so sorry, Borghilde.
It's okay. It's a mouthful.
You're standing next to that broom.
Yeah.
Borghilde, it's so wonderful to see you. It's so great to have the cards you gave us and your general positive attitude. What the hell have you been up to?
Oh, let me tell you what I've been up to, where I've been, who I've seen, who I've missed out on.
Oh.
The whole thing.
Wow. That covers all of it.
Yeah, I'm a pretty thorough girl. I'm still fortune teller.
I believe the last time we saw you, you were actually heading out on a quest, weren't you?
Yeah, I was headed to the Westlands with my half-brother, because we found out we had the same father.
Ah, Nathaniel Quenya.
DQ.
Yeah, that guy. You know how when you discover you have a half-sibling? We've all been there, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah, we went out to find our father, and we did, and I gotta tell you, he was a real bummer. Ironically, he was super tall, so tall I couldn't see his face, and he wouldn't lean over.
Rude.
And so I was like, you know what? I gotta ramble on, and I did. And so now, I'm big on the scene. I follow a band around, and
Oh.
Wow.
I tell fortunes, and I sell grilled cheese, and I'm real happy with it.
So
What?
wait, last time we saw you sold fortunes, but in the 7 years between, you have added selling grilled cheese.
Yeah, because I was still learning the whole fortune thing when I first met you all, and I was pretty good at it, but what I really found, my passion, my calling, a yearning that I didn't know I had until I was on the lot, and it's the truth is revealed in the cheese.
Sort of a fortune and food cart business. The margins there can be real tight.
That's right. And so I've just been following my bliss, if you will, and just following the muse, see where it takes me. And it's led me to all kinds of lands and planes and dimensions and things of that nature.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah. So, overall, I'm pretty happy because, I'm just doing my thing, letting the cheese just melt any worries away that people have and making friends,
Did I hear you correctly that there's something magical about this cheese, or does the cheese tell fortunes?
Well, a lot can be revealed in cheese if you open your eyes to it. And let me tell you, you don't have to see things with your eyes open. You can still see things even if your eyes are closed. And that's one thing that I've learned.
Sure, eyes wide shut.
But yeah, cheese can reveal quite a bit about a person and people.
Also, Arnie, have you had cheese? Do they have cheese on Earth?
Oh yeah, do they have cheese?
Do they have cheese on Earth?
We have like thousands of kinds of cheese on Earth.
Shut up. There are like 6.
Thousands of kinds?
Thousands of kinds of cheese?
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
How many cheeses are there in Foon?
6. Yellow, white,
Yeah.
off yellow, off
Right.
white,
Right.
yellow, white, yellow.
Yeah, that's all of them.
Ironically, Usidore likes cheese whiz.
I mean, I've been known to dabble in a little bit of cheese whiz.
Yellow shower. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind playing around.
But yeah, well, that's sad that we only have, 6 cheeses, and yet you, Arnie, have like thousands. Like, what was your favorite cheese before Foon?
I really like Gouda, which is a cheese on my world.
Yeah, we all like good cheese.
like good cheese, Arnie.
Everyone likes Gouda cheese. You don't want bad cheese.
I do especially like the way Borg says it.
Gouda cheese?
Yeah,
Everyone likes Gouda cheese.
sure.
So you didn't really answer the question of, your favorite kind of cheese pre-Foon.
Well, I also like Swiss.
Excuse me?
Sorry?
Arnie, that's what you yell when somebody has a swing and a miss in baseball.
Oh, so close. Maybe you could be back on the team. It's kind of basic, but I like cheddar.
So let's back up. What is Swiss cheese? Describe Swiss cheese for us.
So it's cheese with holes.
So you get less cheese?
'Cause of moths?
Oh, no, it's just made that way. I think it's just to differentiate it, basically. There's no scientific process that makes it that way, I'm pretty sure. It's just like, why don't we have holes in this cheese? So you always know it's Swiss.
What is science cheese, though? Well, that's where I don't understand what kind of cheese you have coming from your world. Because the cheese I use, there's no science. It's just natural. It's a natural cheese. Because that's where the truth lies, in the nature of it all.
Yeah, you want cheese from in Foon, a laughing cow usually produces good cheese. Like a laughing, like it's happy. It's been told a joke.
Yeah.
Now, you also said that you were following a band.
Oh, yeah. That's where my true passion, I gotta say, after me, my father, he was a bummer, as I said before. I just, I was just real sad, didn't know kind of what to do with my life. And then I heard the music of this band that made me just stop asking questions and just happen to find answers that I didn't even know I needed.
Wow.
And it was real beautiful and real magical. And so I've decided to just follow them around until they're not playing no more.
And this band does not have a name?
Yes, it does. They're called the Thankful Fred. That's Fred with a PH. Because the drummer's name is Fred. Well, one of the drummers. They got 2 drummers, 2 percussionists is what they call it, percussionists. They play different cities and planes and dimensions, and you never hear the same song or the same show twice, so you never know what you're going to get, and it's just real beautiful. And we all just kind of follow them around. It's like a home that creates itself in a way that makes you feel like you're inside a piece of bubble gum.
Wow. I only once was lucky enough to catch a Thankful Fred show.
Yeah?
Arnie, it's so exciting because, like Borghilde said, every show is different. The one I went to was very sort of audience involved, where Thankful Fred was like, "Hey, everybody, what are you thankful for?" And we went around and
Yeah.
we kind of said what we were thankful for.
Oh, man, they don't do that very often. I can't believe you caught that on your only show that you went to. I was chasing that for probably about 3 years or so. So you're pretty blessed.
Oh, let me, Usidore, do you mind taking out this memory?
Of course not. Which one?
The one of me being
Thankful
at the
Fred
Thankful
one.
Fred. Yeah. Just take that out and just pop that over to...
Is this an evil spell? It sort of sounds like an
Oh, yeah,
evil
super
spell.
evil. Here you go. Here's the memory. You can have it now.
Kill Arnie. Kill Arnie.
Oh, shoot. I did it
Wow.
wrong. Borghilde, can you have the memory? Can you?
Well, I do. Sometimes there has been talk of Evil Fred, and it doesn't pop up too much. But yeah, every now and again, there are some dark messages that can occur. But what I'm hearing over it, though, is all the thankfulness that people have for the life of their ears, and that is taking over this dark killing message.
Let's take a quick break, and I'm going to try to deprogram Chunt so he doesn't kill Arnie.
Kill Arnie.
He doesn't seem like super motivated about it, so that's good.
I mean, what's new?
Ooh, hey there, good looking. It's Chunt letting you know you can check out all of our bonus material, including my personal favorite, Offices and Bosses, over at patreon.com/Magic Tavern. Bye-bye.
Now, Chunt, what do you want to do?
Kill Arnie.
But do you really want to kill Arnie?
Kill, question mark, Arnie, question mark.
I think that's about as good as we're going to get.
Okay, that's fine. So Borghilde, following this band around, the Thankful Fred,
Yeah.
how much is like drugs involved in this whole thing?
Well, what are drugs, first of all? And sometimes, you got to take them if you got a headache, and then sometimes you don't. So I think for me, they're not too much, but for others, that's their jam.
Sure.
And there's no judgment in the community at large. But for some people, they're going to use them, and then other people, they're not going to use them. And for some, they might try once or twice and be like, oh no, I tried to eat my own couch. I don't want to do this again. So then they don't. And then others, they take to it right away.
They're like, I loved eating my couch. I got to do that again.
Yeah. And that's beautiful for you. And I think that's great. But if you need a place to sit, I got a couch that you can share with me.
That's a lovely sentiment. It'd be very expensive to keep eating your couch, though, I believe.
That's why I think a lot of people stopped using some of the drugs, like the couch-eating drugs.
There is a specific couch-eating drug that causes that.
Yeah, there is. There is a drug that you're more prone to eat a couch than not.
Couchello.
Mm-hmm.
Do people take it because they're like, I've always kind of wanted to eat a couch, but I can't get myself there? Maybe if I take this drug, I will.
Right. Well, there's that saying, like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And then some people are like, well, I'll start with a couch, then see if I can eat that elephant. And after they eat a couch, they're like, oh, hell, I can take on the elephant. Or they're like, oh, hell, I just ate a couch. I'm too full to eat an elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And Arnie, don't tell me you've never walked into a room, glanced over at the wall, and thought, that couch looks pretty good. Chunt, have you ever eaten a couch?
Fucked.
What?
Fuck.
Oh, okay, yes.
Oh, well, good for you, man. That's not easy.
That's just a rumor. We can't substantiate that.
Okay, JD.
But still, that ain't easy to do. Some people say they do, but they really don't. So if you actually did, good on you.
Thank you, kill Arnie.
What?
Oh, he's trying to kill me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of death, and maybe this is a brutal segue, but I'm so sorry to hear, and maybe you don't know, your half-brother, Nathaniel Quinn-Yarvin, did pass.
Oh, he did. He is not in this particular, his physical nature did decease.
Yeah.
But he's still around, and he pops up, ironically, and not ironically, he pops up in the scene every now and again, too. He's still pretty sweet on me. I don't know if you remember that, but he liked me, and I was like, hey.
Yeah.
But no, he'll still, his essence is still kind of everywhere, and, when you're around a lot of trees, sometimes he'll, pop up and, kind of annoy me a little bit, so, I'm not too sad that his physical stature isn't around anymore, because he still is in another realm that I still see quite a bit.
So it sounds like you're being haunted at least a little bit.
I guess you could call it that. I just, I think he visits me, and it's kind of nice because, for a long time I didn't know he was my brother. I didn't have a brother. I thought I was an only child, so I was like, what is it like to be annoyed by someone who's kind of related to you? And I didn't know until I was a grown adult woman, and so it's kind of nice to get a taste of that now. Be like, hell, you're annoying even after you're dead. You know what? I love it. I'm here for it. Do you want a grilled cheese? He can't eat it. And then he's like, hey, that's not fair. I can't eat this. And I'm like, hey, man, then quit bugging me.
Yeah. Usidore, is it considered a haunting if it's just like a casual pop-in every once in a while?
Well, I mean, there's a very fine line between being irritating and haunting somebody. Chunt may even be more well-suited to answer this question. His father was a hunger ghost, famously.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
And I'm sure at times it felt like you were being haunted, and other times you're just like, get out of here, I'm fine, leave me alone, just go eat a bag of potato chips, or think about eating a bag of potato chips since you can't, or whatever.
Oh, yeah. And also to feed a ghost, you have to kill the food.
You have to kill the food to feed the ghost, which is annoying. So I guess you could get that grilled cheese over to Nathaniel Quenarvan, if you just so desired.
I've never tried to kill a grilled cheese. Like, if you put ketchup on it, does that mean it's dead? Like, how do you kill a grilled cheese, y'all?
Well, it's easier than you think.
Really?
Yeah, kill Arnie, kill grilled cheese. Not the same.
Not the same. It's got to be easier to kill grilled cheese than to kill me.
Ah, you'd be surprised.
Arnie, can I talk to you real quick over here?
Sure.
I think this spell that I accidentally put on Chunt, it gave him what I've heard you refer to in the past as Frankenstein voice.
A little bit, but it's slowly also turning into Borghilde voice.
Friends back on mic.
Oh, sorry. Well, I think if you want to kill a grilled cheese, you have to find its weakness. So, what is the weakness of grilled cheese?
Boy.
I guess you could burn it so badly that it no longer is edible, and then it would die, and the ghost of it would be edible by your good friend DQ.
That's very true. I never thought of it that way. Or if you don't put the cheese betwixt something and it just melts all over whatever cooking device you have.
Oh, and then you've got yellow everywhere, or white yellow everywhere, or yellow white everywhere.
Yeah, right?
You could leave it out for too long, like on a counter without refrigerating it for like a day or something.
But they get
Yeah.
moldy and gross and nasty. And
That would just grow more life on it, though. So would it be dead or just more alive?
Oh, yeah. Arnie, can I chat to you for a second?
Sure, of course. Are you going to try to kill me?
Kill Arnie. No,
Oh, okay.
Said it with a question mark.
I'll risk it. What's going on, buddy?
I think I'm starting to get what you called Frankenstein voice, and then
Yeah.
the next day you came back and said Frankenstein monster's voice.
Yeah, I had to correct. I had to correct it. And I didn't have the time to really fully explain why that is the case, but
Yeah. Well, from the story you told, isn't the man who made the monster the real monster?
in a way, sure.
So Frankenstein's monster still holds. Or Frankenstein is, really the monster.
Sure.
Kill Arnie.
Did you want to bring me over to tell me that even though you're having a hard time talking?
I was gonna kill you.
Oh, I knew it. Okay, buddy, I can't stay mad at you.
Well, I suppose another way to kill grilled cheese would be to set it on fire with a flame spell, or freeze it with an ice spell. You could throw it off a castle parapet. You could have a horse kick it right in the head, right in its grilled cheese head.
Where's the head on the grilled cheese?
You know how you usually cut them in half?
Uh-huh.
It's the tip that isn't cut in half. So it has two heads.
Dunk it in soup.
Dunk
Yeah.
it in soup.
You could dunk it in soup.
That's just tasty.
I've heard a grilled cheese scream when it has entered the hot liquid of a bisque or a soup.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that it was dying. I just thought it was real happy to be there. But hell, I've been inadvertently killing grilled cheese and I didn't even know it.
Now, here's an interesting philosophical question. If you make a grilled cheese, perfect, absolutely perfect, and then you feed it to someone and it's destroyed, have you killed it? And is there a ghost grilled cheese, a second ghost grilled cheese to eat? It's filling its intended purpose. You haven't killed it per se.
Right. It is providing energy for the person who has consumed it. So is it just a transfer of energy or is it truly a death?
It all comes back to the classic question, does grilled cheese have a soul?
Oh, hands down, yeah. Grilled cheese has a soul. Oh, for sure it does. For sure it does. Everything has a soul.
And it helps feed your soul. I mean, there's grilled cheese
Yeah.
for the vegetarian soul. There's grilled
Right.
cheese for the parent soul. There's grilled cheese for the podcaster soul.
Oh, have you had that sort?
No.
How was it?
Kill Arnie.
Borghilde, I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so glad that you found this new calling in life, that you're following,
My bliss? Yeah.
by following,
Thankful Fred.
Thankful Fred around.
Thankful Fred with a PH. That's Thankful Fred. Yeah, it's a band, they've been around for decades and generations. I'm real happy to be part of that family. If y'all want to ever join me on lot, or, if we even get a miracle and get inside, I'd be happy, more than happy, to show you the way.
All right.
So you don't go inside, you're just outside telling fortunes and making grilled cheese.
It really depends, it depends on where the night takes me. Sometimes I'm able to get in, sometimes I sit back, sometimes they come to me,
I'm sorry to be so pedantic about this, but when you say sometimes you're able to get in, are you buying a ticket to get in?
Well, yeah. But you can purchase it not with just money,
Okay.
like it's like a karmic thing or a comic thing or a cosmic thing or a Killarney thing or like anything like that. It just really depends,
Oh, fuck yeah, kill Arnie. Speaking of, kill Arnie's fortune? Tell Arnie's fortune?
Oh yeah, Arnie's fortune. Well, first of all, Arnie, what kind of cheese would you choose in your grilled cheese sandwich?
Gouda.
Come on, man.
Of course, I know you want a Gouda cheese. I know that, but what kind of cheese would you like?
We told you the types of cheeses.
Okay, yellow.
All right. Ooh, yellow cheese.
Okay.
All right.
Basic.
All right. So I'm putting it between two pieces of sourdough bread because that's how I make it. All right.
Oh,
I'm going to put a little bit. Now, this is controversial. I'm going to put a little bit of mayo on the inside. I'm going to butter it on the outside. All right.
it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting it on my griddle. And as that cheese is melting, I am
Fire.
seeing what is coming to you, Arnie. And are you ready for this? Arnie, are you ready for your fortune?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Am I ready for this? Yeah.
But are you ready? Are you ready for this, Arnie? I need a sincere answer.
Yeah. How? Yes.
All right, good, because this is what your yellow melted cheese is telling me. It's saying it's in you, and you know it, and you gotta claim it. Now, there's no antecedent to it, so I don't know what the it is, but you know it already. And it's in you, and you gotta claim it.
Okay.
You gotta claim it!
Wow. What's it? What is it?
Like a candy spirit, maybe?
Sure.
Maybe.
Maybe I have what it takes to really take this podcast to the next level.
Wait, there's different levels to podcasting?
Yeah, this is news to us.
Yeah, we just still haven't gotten to level 2.
Whoa!
We gotta beat the boss? Beat Big Boss to go to level 2?
Well, yeah. We gotta beat a big boss to get to level 2. We've been at level 1 for 9 years.
You're 10, that's a nice round number, so maybe you'll hit level 2 in a year or so. Again, what is time, though? Like, maybe you've already been podcasting for 3 decades in another realm and you didn't realize it, because you might only be considering linear time, which, that's just one way.
Oh yeah, 10 years, that's nothing when you're 350 years old. It means nothing to me.
Oh, yeah. Also, we could use Usidore found warp whistle.
Oh yeah, do you want to use my warp whistle?
That'd be fun.
To get to a different level?
Yeah, I mean, it'll take us all around Foon. I assume it could take us to a different level of podcasting, too.
Yeah, why wouldn't you use all tools accessible to you, Arnie?
Had I known there were different levels before now, I would have offered my warp whistle to you, and we could have magically transported there.
Well, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Kill Arnie right after this.
Arnie, duck!
Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, I Am Spin Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern.
Okay, now Chunt, let's try this one more time. You want to
Kiss
kiss Arnie.
Arnie
There you go.
to death.
to death. I mean, I think it's progress.
That's beautiful.
Usidore,
Yes?
shall we tell Arnie that there's all kinds of cheeses?
No, don't ever tell him. Borghilde, I've been
yeah.
I've been deprogramming Chunt over here during the commercial breaks, but I don't want to ignore you. We were so happy to have you here. What is your favorite way to eat grilled cheese?
Oh, well, there are many ways that I do like to eat a grilled cheese, but my favorite way probably is, again, not to be a broken record, but you gotta have it on some sourdough.
Sure.
And I'll take a little cheddar or orange cheese, maybe, as you all might understand it.
Sure.
And I melt it, and then I listen to what's going on around me, and I take bite after bite after bite after bite, until it's gone, and I chew it and I swallow it.
Yeah, that's how eating works.
I don't want to assume everyone eats the same way.
Fair.
I can't make that assumption. I can't make
Yeah, Arnie, please, interrupting. Please continue. Chew, swallow.
No, I just chew and then swallow, and then I just let everything just kind of melt away as I'm eating it and digesting it. And then I like to just dance around and sway to whatever I'm listening to.
Sounds like a pretty fun cheese incident.
It is. I don't always use string cheese in my cheese, though, but every now and again I do enjoy a good string cheese incident sandwich. Yeah, I do. And I let it just split open and melt and take it in.
So you did a fortune cheese sandwich for me. Maybe could you do one for Usidore?
I can, but I do know that he will partake of the dark cheese.
It's true. I'm not afraid. Give me your darkest cheese.
All right. So this is on rye bread.
Also, can I have a little bit of pesto on there, just like it's spread on? With
Of course, baby. You say what you want. I'm here to make the cheese that you want. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Pesto, a nice dark cheese. I am throwing it on the darkest bread that I can think of, which would be a pumpernickel, probably. Isn't that pretty dark bread? All
It's
right.
pretty dark, yeah.
All right. And I don't know how that goes with pesto, but this is how we're doing it.
I'm excited to learn.
Grilling it up. That dark cheese is melting. Oh, that dark cheese is really melting nice right into the bread. And as Isidore takes a bite,
Okay.
it starts to consume him. The darkness is consuming him, and he is laughing about it. He's enjoying this darkness. I can't even believe I've never seen a dark, happy fortune like this. And,
Oh, pesto changeo.
he did. He pesto changed Dode right in front of my face, Dode. And this is what I see for him. I see friendship in an unlikely place.
Unlikely place.
Could it correspond with my fortune and maybe that friendship is inside me?
So I have to crawl inside of you?
Might as well try.
You just want him to kill me.
Yeah, there's a way to kill Arnie. I'm sorry.
If the Arnie fits, wear it? I don't know.
Find friendship in an unlikely... I know.
Huh?
I know what it means. I have to befriend my enemies. Yea, those wizards who have churned on me, I must turn them back into mine friends.
Are you starting to lay the groundwork to betray us by joining up with the wizards?
No, quite the opposite. I'm laying the groundwork to build a coalition of mighty wizards who wish to save all of Foon from those who have fallen into darkness. I mean, you can come along. Ugh.
John, are you willing to set aside you're trying to kill me for a minute and get your fortune told?
Yeah, I think I can make that happen.
Okay.
Stab.
Whoa, that was close.
All right, I'm going to take that knife from your hands and use it to spread some butter on this bread. Now, Chunt, what kind of cheese is your favorite cheese for a grilled cheese sandwich?
Okay, well, cheese is out of the bag. Arnie knows we have lots of cheeses. I'm gonna say, maybe like, let's see here. Maybe like a mozzarella.
Now that says a lot about you. All right, so you got a nice mozzarella. I'm putting this between some garlic bread for you because mozzarella and garlic bread is like ooh la la or something like that, or like monja, right?
This sounds great.
That's melting away. Oh, Chunt. Whoa, Chunt. Now, you are going to come upon some very unexpected, happy circumstances.
Arnie, don't comment on that.
I was that whole halfway
Chunt,
through
you're
that
gonna
sentence.
come upon. Come on, man.
You're not wrong.
You're coming upon some unexpected, happy circumstances. That's what the Mott's is telling me.
Chunt, you know what it could mean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unexpected if you kill Arnie, but it seems like it would make you happy.
Yeah, things might work out for the best. Arnie, what do you think?
I just think you're going to come upon something. I don't know. I'm still stuck on that part.
Holy shit! I totally forgot. I got a mozzarella and garlic bread sandwich. Happy days out here again.
Why did I eat my sandwich? Where did I put my sandwich?
That was a happy circumstance.
Hold on. And mine was about there being something inside of me. Was it about the sandwich that I was going to eat? Are all of these fortunes about the sandwiches themselves?
I mean, hey, why not? You bought it. You already bought it. You know, you might as well make it about yourself, right? Isn't that what life's about?
So friendship in an unexpected place would be my friendship with the sandwich?
In your stomach. Unexpected. Wow.
It all makes perfect sense.
I suppose so. Though I still might try to win over some wizards to our side, just to, make things less shitty in the world.
Borghilde, what do we owe you?
Oh, no. You don't owe me nothing, man. The camaraderie that we've had today is enough payment for me.
Wow.
So I just want you're fed and you're nourished, and hopefully that'll take you to the next place that you're supposed to go. Now, where is that? I don't know, but I'm happy that you're here right now.
So you don't need these 125 gold coins, the exact cost of a Thankful Fred ticket?
Well, if you want to, leave a gratuity in my jar here, I wouldn't say no to it, but it's no press. I'll get there one way or another.
All right, I'm going to leave you these coins because I think you've done a wonderful job of both rebuilding our friendships betwixt all four of us, and also filling our stomachs with nourishing and delicious food and meaningless bullshit fortunes. I've told you guys, prophecies are all crap.
Thank you.
Have you noticed that we always give all our money away almost every episode?
What?
Should we interrogate why we do that? Like every episode, whether it's a sandwich or nothing at all, one of you is like, can I just throw all of my money at you so we have no money for the next episode?
Arnie, I'll give you 500 coin to shut the fuck up.
Is that not what you did before your Foon days, Arnie? You never gave anybody anything? Ever?
Sure, no, I would pay for goods and services, but I wouldn't, at the end of every conversation, be like, whether someone wanted it or not, and in this case you were saying you didn't want it, just say, here, take all my money.
I mean, I didn't say I didn't want it, but I didn't want you to give it to me if you thought you had to. Only if you wanted to. That's what I'm saying with my stuff.
And I wanted to, so it all worked out.
Okay.
That's the beauty of running a tavern here, like the Wanderlost. It allows us to continue to bring in more money every day and then give it out to someone else.
First of all, it's my tavern.
Come on.
And now I'm understanding why we're not making any money. Because you keep giving it away.
We are making money. It just continues to move through the world. Just like Borghilde moves through the world and finds the next place she's supposed to be.
And isn't life abundant anyway, so things will just kind of happen whether they're supposed to or not?
Wow, that's a beautiful sentiment. Borghilde, Borghilde, here's another 125 gold in case you want to bring a plus one.
Whoa! Thanks. I mean, would any of y'all want to come? They're playing tonight.
I've never seen them before. I think that would be fun. Have I seen them before? I feel like, no, I haven't. Definitely haven't.
Even if you haven't seen this show yet. Don't be scared.
How many hours long will this show be?
Well, it could be anywhere from probably 12 hours to, I don't know, a week or two, depending on how long the venue will let them play. I once had an 8-day-long song played at one of the shows I was at.
Incredible.
Lyrics the whole time?
Oh, no, not lyrics the whole time. Lyrics, not every song has a ton of lyrics in a Thankful Fred song. A lot of it is, a lot of beautiful sounds. But there was probably a 3-day vocal jam that did happen, probably in what you would consider 2 years ago.
Vocal jam, great. Now I'm hungry again. Arnie, did you know that there's a Thankful Fred had an ice cream named after them?
No.
Yeah, Cherry.
It was just called Cherry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how is that named after them?
Well, Thankful Fred was named first.
Right.
And then the ice cream was named after him.
They've had another flavor, too, just called Fred Food.
That one I bet's good. That one I bet is really good.
Even if you're lactose intolerant, they got a dairy-free option, too.
Chunt, do you think you're going to the concert? It doesn't really sound like my cup of tea. I really like it when songs are filled with lyrics and about 3 minutes long and then fade out for no reason.
You know what? Yeah, I want to go see this concert. I want to see them live. Thank you so much, Borghilde.
Well, thank you. You and your friend here made it happen. I was just a conduit, if you will.
Yeah. Which friend?
Usidore.
Oh, yeah. Because Arnie's like, it's like cool Arnie, right? Am I right?
Arnie just needed to, he didn't want to put any money in my jar, which is
know,
okay.
right?
He was like,
Yeah.
oh, why are we doing this? That's not how I want to operate.
But you don't want him to put the money in there.
If he doesn't want to, I don't want it. I don't want money that's wanted by someone else.
I don't mean to be rude, but not only do I not want to give you money, I am actively trying to stop Usidore and Chunt from giving you all of their money.
Oh, wait, I found some more money. Here you
But
go.
it doesn't bother me if they want to give me all their money. Like, that's the thing. If they want to, I'll take it. But if they don't, then hey, then I won't take the money that's wanted by them. I just want the money they don't want. Do you see what I'm saying, Arnie?
I think so.
I want what they want to give. I don't want what they don't want to give.
Damn, that is good advice. Here's 50 gold.
Oh, thanks.
Arnie, you greedy old miser. What were you going to do with all that money?
Run this business.
Arnie, all you think about is work. Borghilde, here's another
Yeah.
10 gold. Go buy the biggest goose in the window.
Oh, thank you. I love goose.
Those goose we keep in the window cost more than 10 gold. We can't.
Arnie, come on, man. Work.
Arnie, not to sound judgmental, but it sounds like you might need to experience a Thankful Fred show and just tune out for a little bit. Just zen and bliss out for a little bit. Because you seem a little, I don't know how else to say it, uptight?
Oh,
Yeah, get out of the giant rat in a dungeon race.
damn. Shots fired, kill Arnie.
I guess I probably do need something after I missed that big baseball game I've been working on for years and years.
Oh, how you love baseball. I can't believe you missed it.
I know. I love baseball, a game I know all the rules for.
Did you intentionally miss it because you wanted to do something else?
Yeah. You know what? Don't tell anybody on the team, but they're all terrible. I gave them so many speeches about how they could do it, and then I was like, oh, fuck. They can't do it. Maybe I just won't show up.
Dang, now that's got to be kind of heartbreaking to be around a bunch of losers not losers, but people who don't know what you're trying to tell them to do and they can't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Arnie was the best coach. I got kicked off the team because I was crying one day.
Arnie said, no crying in baseball.
Yeah, to my knowledge, there ain't no crying in baseball, just like you said. What were you crying about?
Oh, I was just thinking about something sad, and then I stubbed my toe.
See, he had 2 reasons.
2 reasons. You were thinking something sad, and then you stubbed your toe.
No,
What,
I was thinking about
base?
something sad, and I got distracted, and I stubbed my toe, and it made me cry.
Oh, I thought you were crying beforehand because you were thinking about something sad, and then you stubbed your toe, and then you got angry. Because that's what happens to me. When I stub my toe, I get angry.
Sure, I kind of was like, oh, that's very sad. I should do something about that.
Usidore, I've told you so many times, you don't need to tell the first part of that story. You don't have to tell the part about thinking of something
Why?
sad.
Why?
You can just say you stubbed your toe.
Why would someone believe I stubbed my toe if I wasn't thinking about something sad or distracted?
I'm just curious what even makes someone like you sad.
Oh, I was thinking about the whales. Those 2 whales who got married and then got divorced and decided to live in different parts of the world. It's made me sad. I thought those kids were going to make it.
Wow.
And they each started their own podcast. It's called Podscast.
That's right.
Is a whale still a pod if they're divorced?
That was one of the questions they tackled in that show that they never came up with a satisfying answer to.
Arnie kicked me off the baseball team because he said I was too much of a wild thing. And I fucked Roger Dorn's wife.
Borghilde, would you mind helping us answer an email from one of the listeners?
Oh, I would be honored. Thank you.
So, listeners, you can email us at magictavern@puppies.supplies. It's a real email address. Or even better, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/magictavern and send us a message there. Here's one.
That reminds me, if Borghilde is going to help us out, then she needs to be compensated. Here's 500 gold.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, email answering sort of payment.
This email reads, "Hello, Bangin' Buds. There was something from a very early episode that always stuck out to me. Spintax said that he killed all the multicolor wizards. This was back when wizards were still immortal. So did he really kill them? And even if he did, some must have escaped Spintax. These multicolor wizards would be likely to join your fight against the one-color wizards. I hope you can bring them all out of hiding. Don't die, Craig."
Wow. I forgot all about the multicolor wizards.
Yes, it's a very sad tale. You see, when there were many more wizards, and so many wizards of solid colors and multicolors and different patterns and such, well, our power was spread a little thinner, and it was a little bit easier to kill us. Well, that's why we needed the Stone of Ephesius to ensure that our immortality was ensconced in the very fabric of Foon, and we built it into the very fabric of the universe itself. And then when I, destroyed that magical rock, it made the wizards susceptible to harm again. But yes, long ago in the past, there was a very dangerous time for wizards to be alive.
I think my favorite multicolored wizard was the blue and yellow mixed green seal. Arnie was a pinniped, a little seal, and he was just so magical.
Oh, Lockzip?
Yeah, Lockzip.
Oh.
I did like Lockzip.
It's odd to see a seal be a wizard.
It is. It's uncommon, but it's always exciting.
I guess I assumed most wizards were human-shaped.
Most of them, yes, are mostly human-shaped. I don't have to stay human-shaped. I choose to because it's easier to move around and interact with foolish mortals such as yourself. Damn it, I'm mortal too. I can't say that.
Borghilde, have you ever met any of the multicolored wizards before they went away?
Yeah, I have to say I've seen quite a few of them, and I still, on a particular night, if I've had a lot of grilled cheese, I still see them. Now, whether they're really there or not, I can't vouch for that, but I do see multicolored wizards more often than you'd think.
Oh, trippy.
Yeah, man. And it's cool, and they're usually pretty cool. And, we'll just hang out a little bit and, they'll talk about spells and whatnot. And I'm like, cool, man. And then, it's just peace out. And then they move on and I stay where I am until I move on to my next thing. So, yeah, I do see them.
Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot?
What?
I put something in Chunt's mouth when I cast that spell. Here, open your mouth. Let me get out.
Oh, thank you, goddesses. That was awful. Nah, that feels much better. Kill Arnie.
How did you eat that sandwich?
Well, Arnie, if something's stuck in your mouth, you still have room up top and down low.
Yeah.
It's just the middle zone you can't swallow through.
Yeah, and they're not super crunchy sandwiches, so you can kind of shove a little bit, around whatever's in your mouth. I've done that before too. When, sometimes when you have a whistle and you want to eat a grilled cheese, you just keep that whistle in your mouth and chew and whistle while you do it.
Sounds fun.
So I feel you, Chunt, but it is nice to hear, it's nice to understand you a little more better now, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, samesies. Thank you, Usidore.
I stuck this unshelled peanut in there just so I wouldn't forget about it. Does anybody want a peanut?
What did you say?
Anybody want a peanut?
Can you enunciate?
Arnie said that people at baseball games love eating peanuts. Anybody want a peanut?
Anybody want a peanut?
Anybody want a peanut? Is that what you're saying?
What does everyone say?
Anybody want a peanut?
Okay, I figured it out. There were drugs in that cheese, right? There were drugs in that cheese.
I put some more glorp in mine.
Fuck. Here, take all my money.
Thank you, Arnie.
I'd say there was a drug in that cheese. In fact, in the entire episode, a drug called entertainment. Well, I tried out enthusiasm, and it's not my thing. Usidore the Wizard was played by Matt Young. Chunt the Talking Badger was played by Adal Rifai. Borghilde was played by special guest Rebecca Hanson. You can see and hear Rebecca as Cynthia Forrester and GPC in Mystery Science Theater 3000 on Netflix and the Gizmoplex. She also wrote on several episodes of MST3K, seasons 11 through 13. And if you didn't already catch it, watch her in the episode Frank vs. Russia on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia on Hulu. Also, in the Magic Tavern Extended Universe, make sure and check out the newly released Jackbox Naughty Pack on your favorite game platform or PC, worked on by the voice of Flower, Brooke Bright, as well as someone called Tim Sniffen, which sounds like either a street urchin or an off-putting children's show host. Some names just creep you out, you know. Hello from the Magic Tavern is an independent production, made possible by supporters of the Magic Tavern Patreon. Supporters like Bridget of Fingaria, parentheses, Texas, Maya, Kristen, Fooniverse Superstar Shepherd. Wait, can you just declare something like that? Is it like podcast host where there's really no way of fact-checking it? Good to know. Where was I? Jip Pennington, Larry the Cable Guy, but there's one R in Larry, so another cease and desist letter avoided for today. Probs Danny, Julia Burgering, parentheses, like Burger King but without the K. Okay, Julia, keep in mind Burger King is a very touchy subject around here. Feld Dragoon, Josh Cooley, Patrick Lutz, Squiggly 11, and Big Chunt Man the Orange Cat, parentheses, not a gag, just nicknames and a very real cat name. Okay, I get it, but it's within your power to change nicknames. Just imagine hearing Squiggly 11 and Boots McFlavor Cat Lawyer on here instead. Sometimes we just have to reach out and claim the future we'd like to live in. And finally, Staten Island Jimmy. Thank you for not writing Manhattan Jimmy. Way to keep those ambitions reasonable. Patrons get ad-free episodes, all the spin-offs, and at least 2 new bonus episodes each month. To learn more about supporting the show, visit patreon.com/Magic Tavern. Hello from the Magic Tavern is produced by Arnie, Niekamp, Matt Young, and Adal Rifai. Post-production coordination by Garrett Schultz. Associate producer Anna Havermann. This episode edited by Tim Joyce. Hello from the Magic Tavern logo by Allard Laban. Magic Tavern theme by Andy Poland.